This isn't gang violence anymore.
No. They're
It's a military.
They're military operations, and they are designed to protect billion-dollar operations.
Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon. They sing on a sleepless night.
If I were to sell you a pill, how many times can I sell you a pill or a gram of coke or a gram of meth? Once. Once you consume it, it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
How many times can I sell you a woman or a child? Hundreds. Hundreds of times.
When it rains, it pours. Water's up to my chin. Won't stop fighting to the very end. Many men try to reach it. Many men have failed. Well, if you wanna get to heaven, you gotta raise a little hell. And I've been running from the law.
They say, you want to know what you did wrong in life? Run for office. You'll find out. That's how politics is. I gotta go steal something. If I can't find a job to pay for what I owe the cartel, then I'm gonna steal it. The women end up working it off in the sex trade. The children, which by the way are about 150,000 unaccompanied minors a year right now. 150,000. Our government has admitted they don't know where about 100,000 of those children are.
Look at that group right there. Holy cow, whole family. Look at them all. So we had a group that just got across right now. You can see all that group right there. They crossed over where the wall isn't. And they're going to give up.
The U.S. government says it has no idea where more than 1,000 immigrant children are and says they're not legally responsible for them either.
How are Americans not outraged to know that 100,000 children who came here alone without parents, we don't know where they're at?
Do you really think that you're helping these children by releasing them to labor traffickers and, yes, sex traffickers? 85,000 children whom you have no contact with, and your answer is we gave them a presentation before we turned them over to these people who are exploiting them on a scale not seen in this country for 100 years, a century.
I'll tell you where they're at. They're in the cartels. The cartels are using them for hard labor and sex trade.
Did you warn him that children were at risk?
I'm not going to get into the conversations I've had.
You're here and you're under oath, and this is an oversight hearing. And we need to know what you're doing because you're manifestly not doing your job. Did you warn him that children were at risk? Do you believe that children are at risk? Let's start with that.
Yes.
Okay, did you warn the secretary?
They won't tell you the truth.
I know.
The United States of America is the #1 consumer of child pornography in the world.
Yes. And if you don't think so, let me just give you some statistics on child sexual abuse material, CSAM. CSAM is any photo or video depicting a child being... In 2014, we had 4 million reports of CSAM. 4 million to the NCMEC, the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. 4 million reports of that.
The one thing that I do see that's positive that's happening is you see this massive wave of believers in God and Christ happening right now.
We the people, the herd. As long as they stood together as a herd, then nobody could attack them. The predators had trouble. But the second they were able to start petitioning off, they were able to get them. You still need zebras like me that are going to paint a big red X on my butt and walk out in the field. I'm running for office. That's what you need. But mind you, we're not being hunted by lions. We're being hunted by jackals and hyenas.
Think about what the world is trying to do for you instead of what it's doing against you.
Yes.
I think a lot of us could use that
Little do we
advice.
know, we are so blinded walking down a dark hallway that you don't realize that God or the universe or whatever you believe in is opening one door after another, but you're too caught up in your own emotions to see what's going on.
Sheriff, I just want
Mark's
to
good
say
too.